Hello, hello, happy Tuesday afternoon, and thank you for waiting. I called it an emergency errand. It was only emergency because it was like, hubby was like, we gotta do this right now. And um, he doesn't remember that I normally stream. I didn't make it an issue, right? I'll work with him. So we did it right now. And now I'm home. However, that kind of got me off my rhythm for my day. You know how you have your day flows a certain way, especially if you're home all the time, right? My day did not flow the way it normally does. So I'm going to spin today. I got my Ara here. I'm going to work on the gray. I want to finish it up. I got a couple things to apply. So I would like to have the soothing rhythm of the spinning wheel to calm my blood pressure a little bit and maybe get me back on track for today, for the rest of the day. Besides, I can think and talk a little bit better. Um, I I just don't have the focus to work on cross stitch. I thought about it, and I may do that Thursday night. I'm just gonna swap Tuesday and Thursday. Isn't it wonderful to be very flexible? Uh, I can be flexible mind. I can't be flexible body, but I can be flexible mind. All right, I'm going to go. First of all, I'm going to go to my spinning wheel, but I'm going to show you my blanket because I have my blanket done. Love this blanket. Okay, what I don't love, this is the bottom edge, and they do a garter stitch. See this? All the rest of the blanket's stockinette stitch, knit and purl, so it has a right and wrong side. But they wanted this border, and all knit, garter stitch works wonderfully on the edge. That's this right here. And it looks double because I have this all folded up. But you can see, I mean, this is so nice on an edge. But then they thought, well, if we're going to do it on the edge, we got to do it on the top and bottom. And so they made their pattern knit 4 rows, which is right here, which just wants to do this, right? It wants to curl. It won't uncurl. I may steam it a little bit. I have not decided what I'm going to do right now. I want to see if maybe some use in handling makes that relax a little bit, but it turned out to be, I'm going to get it caught on my, all right, so it's at my knees and it goes up to my shoulders, okay? It'll cover like from my waist down, right? It'll go over my shoulders and it's very heavy and warm. So I'm very happy with it. Keeping it. This is for me. And I've started another Afghan that is not a kit in the sense that it does a pattern or anything. The pattern is all done. It's a solid color, and the patterning is all done by the stitches. And it is crocheted, which I'm real excited about. I'm happy to be crocheting again. I like crocheting Afghans because it just is easier and quicker, and sometimes they're modular, right? So I started that yesterday, and it just the whole time I was starting it, I was having to really concentrate and figure out the patterns because it looks like a gigantic doily, is what it looks like. Um, it's pretty yarn. It's really nice, and so I had to concentrate on it, but the whole time I'm doing this, I'm smiling. I was like, this is fun. I am so happy to be doing this. All right. So I have one bobbin already done here. I am going to finish this bobbin and probably apply it tomorrow. So it can be done. I ate a quick lunch. So That was also the other part that felt very rushed. Not that I was trying to get on specifically at any time. I was hungry. All right, Ara, how you feeling today? Feeling like doing some work here? So I did work upstairs in uh, with the handspun again. I had all of the 2022s I had decided I would put away. But I also took a peek in the closet, and I say that with trepidation because you know how it goes when you got stuff stuck away and you don't remember what's what. Turns out I have 2 tubs of commercial yarn that need to be used, and I have a big box of coned yarn that I may find another home for because I don't have the knitting machine anymore. That was in there. And there were 2 boxes of handspun, which probably was mostly from last year, where I packed it up in a box, set it up there, and just stuck it in the closet. So I went through that, and I found sorted out a little bit, and got a few things put together that had gotten separated as far as the project went. 2 skeins of yarn together, spun at different times, that kind of stuff. So it felt pretty good, but it really is overwhelming. So much so that I dreamt about it last night, this morning, early morning, I'm not sure which, but in my dream, I was looking all over our big city trying to find a place to open a yarn store. It was going to be a spinning store in that I would have spinning wheels there, I would spin there, I would sell fiber and hand spun yarn and give spinning lessons. That's what my dream was. It's not far from what my blue sky dream is, really, to be honest with you. I would do that if I wasn't already retired and really wanting to travel, right? And really wanting to not be tied down here in the wintertime and traveling to a place in the snow if I am here. There's just all these reasons why I am not going to do a brick and board building store. And the only thing I'm really missing out on is teaching the spinning. So with a little bit of advertising, I probably could get some of that too. Hi, Knitter. How are you today? Hope you're having a good day. But it was pretty nice to have a dream, and in my dream have a yarn store and see myself walking into it. It was a nice dream. Hi, Kay. You're hot. Oh, I'm sorry. I heard that some areas of the country still have a lot of heat. We're muggy. 79 and muggy. Which means about an hour from now, sitting in this room with the door closed, I'm going to start sweating and so, oh my God, I'm hot. But it doesn't feel too bad right now. If you're tired of this gray, how do you think I feel? I'm a little tired of it. Ready to be done. Got this much left. Need some color, don't we? Got me a Dr. Pepper to drink today. Pepper me up. I don't drink sodas very often. And if I do, this is pretty much what I want is a Dr. Pepper. And the nice thing is the diet Dr. Pepper tastes just about the same to me as the regular, so. Well, you ready for some football? That's the other thing about this Thursday night. That's first football game. I'll just watch the last half of it and not worry about it. I don't even know who's playing. I need to do some serious knitting. I know I've said this the last couple streams, but I'm just like overwhelmed with how much yarn I have. And I can't quite figure out how to solve that problem. Usually when I have a problem, I break it down into pieces in order to solve the problem. Well, breaking this down into pieces means in the commercial yarn, probably easy to do. I mean, I think I bought project size amounts of the yarn when I was buying them. And the reason I have so much is because I was in a yarn co-op for a while. Years ago. That tells you how long I've had this yarn, but it's been in a Rubbermaid tub and it should be just fine. But anyway, this was okay. So they would go to the like Barocco, the producers of the yarn, and say, we want to buy this much. And the person running it had their retail license, so they could get it wholesale. So they would take orders, and this was a Yahoo group, and it was huge. So they were buying a lot, and it was a fantastic way to get some of the named yarns, right? Not just your really inexpensive acrylics and that sort of thing. I have a tub full of white Aran wool. Now, it's not the best quality. I did not get that through that co-op. I believe I got it periodically through places like Mary Maxim and that sort of thing when they ran, because I was into making afghans that looked like fisherman knit, and I was selling them. People liked them. They were very popular, and so I still have from the when I was doing that, and I still have some stock left of the white fisherman Aran yarn. And I have never made me a Aran sweater. I made my husband one. He doesn't wear it. I wear it. So, I don't feel the need to go ahead and make one. But there's a lot of pretty patterns out there. No doubt about it. So, I talk about it because I'm actually very excited. This is what, when I was working, I would say, "Oh man, that's what I'm going to do when I'm retired." So I am. So it's time to do it. So I'm happy to be starting the new Afghan. It is, as I said, I hope, Christmas present. It seems to be going fast, but that's kind of hard to judge at the beginning, right? Beginnings always seem to go fast. When you're going and doing 150 double crochets, because the Afghan is now that big, it won't feel that way. You start circular in the center because it's like a flower in the center. I'll show it on stream after I get it going pretty good. Right now it's kind of looks like a start of a hot pot mat. I was going to say a doily, but it's not fine yarn. It's let's see, what is that called? It's a round sock weight. It's a little thinner than DK. Sport weight. I think they call that sport weight. But you know what? I spent yesterday looking for crochet hooks. Seriously, I don't have crochet hooks. I have teeny tiny, very fine ones in a set. I have a pretty much from what I needed, which was a J on up to like an N. So they're big. They're very big. And I have a complete set of what they call Afghan crochet hooks in all sizes because they have a hook on one end and a great big long tube on the other end. And it's really made for the Afghan stitch. When you make Afghans out of the Afghan stitch, right? That's what it's really made for. But I have a few of the Afghan hooks too for the same thing. But these are nice because they're, well, for one thing, longer, and the other thing, they're very flexible and relaxed in your lap, and they're just, the stitches aren't going to go anywhere, and that's kind of important. Well, I just was like, come on, I have all these needles. How could I not have crochet hooks? I really thought I had more crochet hooks than I have. I was a little surprised. And I pretty much have looked everywhere I think they could be, so I don't think I have them. There was a sigh of relief, relaxation. Much better. I have figured out what this smells like. It smells like Dawn dishwashing. Dawn has a very strong odor. That's what this smells like, I think. We don't use it. We have it around. I've had it for fleece washing, which is probably why it's smelling vaguely familiar to me. Sorry. There's something about that music. It reminds me of the Mario game. Trying to decide what day next week I want to get shots. I get a flu shot and a COVID booster, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get them both same time. I don't know if I want to do it during the week. On the week, well, it's probably easier during the week. They'll probably be less busy. Schedule an appointment. According to what texts we keep getting from where we got our first booster, evidently Medicare will pay for once a year. I am. Look, Knitter, I'll show you some already done. This is what I just plied and skeined up. It's a 2-yard skein, so I can't get it all in the camera. It's a not quite bulky, and it's not next to Skin Soft. It's fuzzy. It's kind of like a, I mean, it's an unknown breed, but it's like a Lincoln to me. This is the natural color, and I am going to make a tote bag with it, and maybe felt it. I don't know. Probably felt it. I have never tried that with a bag. I mean, I have felted other stuff, but I've never knit something where you throw it into the washer and wash it repeatedly till it felts. So this would be good yarn for that. I think that's what I'm going to try. Probably won't take all of the yarn. That there is 200. $180, 186 yards is what it is. That's 186 yards. It's a big skein. It's because the yarn is not like super squishy, right? It's kind of, I had said like it acts like it's big yarn in a previous stream. That's what I said. It's acting like it's a bigger yarn than it really is. But that it's because it's kind of stiff, not stiff. Stiff's not quite the right word, but it has a thicker diameter to each of the fiber. shafts, and so it just has more heft to it. For years and years and years, when I spun, I did not even try to think of what I was going to make with the yarn. About the most directed spinning I did was for the breed studies, where I wanted something that was carded and combed so I could see the difference, for the um, shave 'em to save 'em, the specific breeds also. And then um, if I was spinning for the state fair with the categories, right? But for years I didn't think about it. Now it seems like when I spin something, I pretty much have started deciding, well, I think I want to do this with this yarn. I don't know what makes a difference. It just seems that I'm more aware of trying to figure out what the yarn wants to be when I'm spinning it. When I cleaned out one of the boxes yesterday that was stored in the closet, I found ribbons. Yarns that I turned into the state fair with ribbons still attached. So I'm like, oh, I need to take care of those. Put those in the ribbon box. I was still working in 2019, so I just had no time for anything between working full time, hubby who couldn't drive and needed all sorts of things because that's the year. No, the year before that. That's when his parents died. Actually, 2 years before that, his parents died. So, I mean, I just was constantly on the go, and my days off were crammed, and so yeah, just stuck them in the box and stuck them in the closet. But it's kind of good to shuffle things around once in a while, and even better to take care of some of it. Wow, I tore a big chunk off here. I am going to have so much of this yarn, I may change my mind about using some of it for the tote bag if I want to do a bigger project. I'm not sure what a bigger project would be. But if I have, what did I say this was? 186. I'm going to get 100. I'm going to get 100 and let's just say 180. That'll be 360 yards. It's going to be a lot of yarn. My plans were to felt the tote by washing it. I have never tried that, but that's a good project for like 200 yards of yarn. Depends on how big I want to make the tote. Make it too big, it'll be floppy. It won't be stiff enough. I don't like making something and having, 50 yards left. I guess there are uses for those bits of small yardage left over, but I don't know. That's why I was so happy how the uh, blanket that I just showed you, it ended up with just like an inch of yarn left when I ended. Just enough to weave in. That's the way I like it to end. Gonna end up spinning my other end in here if I don't watch. I am so tired today. I felt that yawn coming on, but I am just not sleeping real as good as I should, I guess. Maybe I need a nap today. I think this needs a little more pulling.
Don't you keep running away from me.
No more on there. One of my favorite things to do if I'm sitting here and not on stream is to play Stream Raiders while I'm sitting here spinning. I don't play it any other time. I have it on my phone, but I just don't play it all that often. But it fits real well sitting right here at the computer and spinning. Fits real well to play it then. I know an awful lot of streamers are being captains and playing it during the stream, but I don't want that interruption during the stream. Oh, take a break. I apologize, you guys. I am so sorry for the yawns. I'm yawning in your ear. Also, I washed my hair yesterday. I can't do a thing with it. It's time to get a cut. My appointment isn't until the end of the month, though. How'd you get through there? Big old piece of hay. There you go. Boy, my allergies. My eyes have been driving me crazy, itching today. Oop, right on the floor. There we go, right on schedule. Man, it's hot in here. I don't know what it is about an hour in. Oh, it gets so hot. Maybe I'll have some water. This is not a hot flash, ladies. I'm way past that. It just, there is no circulation in this room, and I'm sitting right here by this computer. Uh, monster. You know, computers got smaller and smaller and smaller for a while there, and then they got these gaming, streaming systems, and the tower is huge. So it puts out some fair amount of heat. I don't believe I'm treadling fast enough to work up that kind of heat, though. It's not that. It's the never ending roving. But wait, there's more. Oh, went to the grocery store. Huh. Forget what day it was. Must have been Saturday. They have the biggest pumpkins I have ever seen. I mean, it was the great pumpkin, great pumpkin. It was their whole the whole lot of them were. I don't know if I could even have picked them up. They were big. They were pretty. They looked good. Not sure if you bought a pumpkin. If you didn't carve it, it'd probably last. Especially if you kept it on a little on the cool side, in a basement or somewhere out of the sun, especially. Wouldn't last though if you carved it. I used to do that. Put it on my back steps, but we don't have trick or treaters here, so I don't decorate or do anything like that. And I finally decided I had my fun doing it, but didn't really, not really in the mood to do it anymore. So, how many pumpkin carving streams are there? I have to say I don't think I've ever caught any, but I'm imagining somebody has done it. There we go. Now we ply, but not the gray. I'll let that sit till tomorrow. Oops. Stay on there. All right. I am missing an Ara bobbin. Oh, no. Well, maybe. Yeah. I think it has the antique mauve on it. And I put it in with the tub with all the bats. I'm hoping that's where it's at. All right. I wish I had a piece of chocolate. I think today is going to require a lot of chocolate. Okay. This is called Come Back Merino. And it looks like I have a lot more on this one than I do on this one, so we'll have to figure that out after we get there. But this is what I'm going to apply. It was spun on the Ara before the Ara broke and sat on my spinning table along with one of the gray, which was another one I had done. So I'm feeling like I'm finally getting some of the backlog caught up. I like that. That makes me happy. Comeback Merino is a United States merino breed. You look kind of messy. All right. Wonder how much that's going to get wrapped around. I have a feeling this may be a problem. Let's just say it's well rested. I think I'll come from here. And here. Huh. I just said it's well rested and there's a kink in the... there's extra twist in it. I'm going to save what I cut off. It's almost unspun anyway. I don't know if I saved any of this fiber. I seriously doubt I will ever enter this in the fair, though, because I believe it's from about 4 years ago. No, not that long ago, but at least 2. Okay, gonna need a little more pull in here. That's pretty good. I think my music ended. Or are they just playing real soft? Yep, it ended. Let's go back to the beginning. I might have started in the middle of a song, sorry about that, but that's alright. All sounds alike anyway, don't it? Okay, here we go. I don't want to go too fast. It's not soft like regular merino. Also, as I suspected, it's going to get wrapped around here. Let's see what I can do. Oh, man. This is not good. I'm going to try doing this without being on a... Wish I had my Roberta here. I'd stick it on that. Well, Alright, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Both of them. They're just wrapping around the Lazy Kate wires. Posts. So if I put them on the floor, they probably will try and run away. Just not good. That makeshift didn't work. Which end are you coming off of here? This end. Okay. Maybe the carpet will keep it in place. Pretty good, just feels like a little bit too much pull in. Not quite enough twist. This is just like very unmerino like in feel. I'm assuming this is natural color, but I had some trouble spinning it. I have a few overspun sections here as we go along. Nope, other way. So far, so good. Oh, it's like a white hair. You know, instead of a white sheep having a black hair, this one had a white hair. Yep. I don't think you need to be up against the treadle. I wondered what was holding it up there a little bit. This one ball acts like it was just spun the last day or two. I tell you, um, it's kind of weird. It just wants to pigtail back on itself the whole way down. Playing is so boring. I don't even have color changes to pay attention to and make me happy. I tell you what, I think this might make a pair of socks. It's not the softest, but I believe it would wear pretty good, and it's about it's looking like I wouldn't mind the socks out of it. It's a little thicker, but I got my hands wet. That don't work. Nice cozy socks. Hi, Kay. I thought you left me a long time ago. It might be. It might be. Are you knitting today or doing something different? Did you hear me say at the beginning of the stream I'm starting to crochet an Afghan? It's a pretty light uh, mauve color. It's a really pretty color. I'll show it on stream after I get it going pretty good. It's still here. Oh, it's your grandma's. Aww. Spinning on one of her kitchen stools on the porch and wondering if she'd mind if she suddenly had only 3 stools. Sounds like you're trying out what we were talking about Sunday for the drop spindle. It's a good height for the drop spindle. Just gonna have to go see your grandma more. Is she a driving distance from you or pretty close? You know, in other words, was this a trip that you made or she lives in your town area? Stools are pretty easy to buy though. Get a measurement on it, right? Uh-oh, I lost my yarn. I gotta take my headset off or it's gonna fall off while I go looking for it. I think it went under my chair. This This is getting complicated. Where'd you go? Holy moly, where'd it go? Yay. This is a good height, and now you need to get one of your own. Yeah. She's about half an hour away. That's not bad. Okay, I knew this ball of yarn, once it got lighter weight, it wouldn't sit on the ground like it's been doing, right? It didn't have enough weight to keep it in place. So now let's see what we're going to do here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. You go down there. Oh, well, that's not going to work at all because it's bumping into the crossbar there. Ooh, I wonder. No, I don't think so. This is why I don't ply from balls usually. I mean, obviously, the ball is for knitting from, where you... I should have brought that, is what I should have done. I should have brought the thing that I put my yarn on. I may have to give up here when I knit. That would work, but it's in the it's in the living room. Well, it's going to be hopefully a Christmas gift. And I love the color. And it's very feminine. It's a real nice feminine. I'm putting too much twist. Yep, I'm putting too much twist in there. Well, I am trying just about everything here. Everything. That won't work. I don't think this is going to stand up against the pressure of being pulled against. Nope. Nope. Well, I'm at a loss here. What to do? Well, it's behaving, so I'll just keep. Ugh. It's, oh my gosh, it's picking up all this stuff off my floor. Oh, that's white. And here I am throwing it back on the floor. When I pick it off, it's not good either. Yeah. I have never had such a fiddly ply. Let's see if there's any more on here. All right. Gotta move it, gotta move it. Building up a hump. This must have been really short stapled. I cannot believe there is still twist in it. Seriously, after almost a year sitting, extra twist in it. I must have had some trouble spinning it. I mean, as far as, getting it to draft good. I know I would have spun it on the R. That's the reason I took it off, right? Take it off the bobbins. But I'm pulling back with this hand here. I am pulling back so much, trying to, make sure it's all the kinks are out of it and it's straightened up and plying smooth. Wow. I have a teeny tiny bit of luxury yarn that I have to think of something to do with. I, yes, can put it with other things. It was something I bought called Clouds of Luxury. It had buffalo, mink, cashmere, angora, and a fifth one. Uh, but you get the gist. It wasn't silk. I mean, they're natural animals. I'm sorry, I can't think of the fifth one. Anyway, it was 1 ounce of these 5 fibers. So each fiber was like, well, it's not even that. The cashmere was half an ounce. And then the other 4 was what was left over. No, let me say that again. It was 2 ounces. I'm sorry. It was 2 ounces for the 5 fibers. And the cashmere was 1 ounce. And the other 4 were a 1/4 ounce. Well, yeah, they made a 20-yard 2-ply. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep the skeins, but in what I was doing yesterday, I put them all together finally. Because I had done some over the breed study year, and then I finished it up the first part of this year. Not enough for fingerless mitts. It would make cuffs on fingerless mitts, I think. So I guess maybe that's what I'll do and find a nice luxury. Ooh, no, I don't think I want silk fingerless mitts. I don't think that would. Too slippery, not enough warmth. I don't think I want that. But I guess that's what I'm going to do is use it for the cuffs. That would feel good on the wrists. To think of something that would be pretty. They're all natural browns and tans. So it would work up kind of like a stripe. I think I have 2 browns. The cashmere is a tan color. And it has the most, so the other colors would stripe with that. So I brought down, it's back there on the bed, I brought down a box of yarns that I want to work with right away. And those 5 is in that box because I finally got all 5 of them put together. That's driving me crazy. I can't think what that is. I have it in Ravelry. I always end up looking something up, don't I? I can't just sit here and not play on the computer. Let's see. I want hand spun. I must have it under. What do I have it under? Probably must be under Saracen. That was the name of the witches. That's silk, isn't it? But this was not silk. There it is. For Pete's sakes, where? Okay, I thought I had all 5 together. Oh. Buffalo, cashmere, mink, camel. That's what it is. Camel. Boy, I'm only half done with that little ball. Not even a third done with the big one. Gonna have a lot of yardage, and I think I am going to. I was gonna try and do it all. Maybe I will. Not doing anything else today. wrong way. Come on, go. There we go. And I thought I wouldn't have enough to do for a stream. Oh, Lord, there's a lot here. It's going to take me quite a while to apply that gray, too. I'll watch, uh, I'll watch some of my Amazon Prime while I'm doing it. Or streams, depending who's on. I imagine KB is streaming, but I'm not gonna raid because again, I've been sitting here too long to sit and talk to her. Oh, my California friend got her birthday present. She just texted me a thank you. Okay. Let's see if I can type here one-handed. Well, that's what the post office said. No, they said tomorrow. They said tomorrow. So maybe my sister-in-law got her scarf today, too. Uh-oh. Now I'm back against the treadle again. Yep, it's starting to walk again. Alright, I have this much left. It's enough that I think I'm going to try and get the thing that I don't know what it is, the thing you use when you're knitting off a ball, right, that goes around. I think I'm going to try that. So I'm going to stop for right now. Put this over here so I can get up. And call it a stream. All right. So I'll be back Thursday evening. Don't know. Maybe I'll cross stitch, maybe I won't. Not sure. But in the meantime, have a happy hump day. And I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Happy spinning.